So I would wake up every morning and my jaw would be locked shut. I would wake up with a horrible headache, not quite a migraine, but a horrible headache, and I would have to massage the sides and rock my jaw side to side, and sometimes it would open up in about a minute. Sometimes it would take 5 days. I could talk, like I could only open it about a half an inch. So anything I ate would have to be like cut up like you were feeding an infant. If I would laugh, my jaw would lock open. And that's humiliating because you can't hide that. I couldn't yawn. I would have to hold my mouth shut and try to yawn with my teeth together so that I wouldn't expand my jaw, open my jaw, and then end up locked. Right before I had the Vivo system, I went through a period where my jaw was locked for 2 months and 3.5 weeks. And it was locked about a half an inch open, so it would be in the closed position. Every time I would eat anything, even if it was something soft as spaghetti and meatballs versus something hard and crunchy like an apple or hard pretzels, the popping was so loud that no matter where I was dining, everybody at the table would hear it and comment on it. So I've developed quite a complex and a little bit of anxiety about eating outside of my immediate family. Anytime I opened and closed my mouth, even without food in my mouth, it was loud. It was obnoxious. Even my oldest son would tell me, "Shh, I can't hear the TV." For the past 20 years at that time, no other doctor or dentist or orthodontist even could even think of a practical remedy for what I was going through. My dentists all told me that the only way to fix the popping in my jaws and the locked jaw is to have a very barbaric surgery, which I would never go through. So I just lived with the discomfort and the pain and the irritability that it caused. Eating a sandwich, opening my mouth wide enough to eat a sandwich was a challenge. But I just decided I was going to live with that for the rest of my life. It got so bad that it actually became a disability while I was active duty because the migraines and the ringing in my ears was overwhelming. So I ended up retiring after 24 years, and I stayed home and I was volunteering at my son's school in the library, and the librarian and I were just talking and my jaw locked. She had told me about a doctor in Denver, or in the Denver area that she found, Dr. John Caulfield, and that he was doing wonders for people who had the same issue that I had. So I made an appointment and I went up to talk to him, and he spent about 2.5 hours with me. He talked to me about the Vivo system, and I saw tremendous results. Within 3 days, the locking stopped. I would say within 3 to 5 days, the locking stopped completely. And in about 2 weeks, my headaches were completely gone. And my jaw has expanded 11 millimeters. My top palate has expanded 11 millimeters. I have 0 popping. I have 0 lockjaw. I have 0 headaches. I'm very skeptical. I'm one of the most skeptical people around. So if anybody wants to try to sell me something, I'm a hard sell. But when I sat and talked to Dr. Caulfield, I was still a little skeptical, but his depth of how it worked and how he showed me, and then the results that I've had, unbelievable. Whoever doesn't try it is going to miss out on potentially one of the best decisions they've made. I'm quiet when I eat, and I don't draw attention to myself anymore, and it doesn't hurt, and it's not a painful experience. It's a pleasant experience. It's changed completely. Yeah. I wake up headache-free. I wake up with a loose jaw. My breathing, for instance, my sinuses are even more clear. If it helped me, and with the barbaric treatment plans that other doctors over the course of 20 years have told me was my only hope, then it will help you.